Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Old Dog. And they'll be facing the Myth. This is the light heavyweight division.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
First up, Old Dog, from the United States of America. Up against them, the Myth, from the United States. And this one has all of those. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Just misses with that jab. Counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter. Right uppercut just off target. Catch and shoot. Oh, those punches add up. And Old Dog goes down. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place where my J's are with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95 the nightclub slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped
Up first, they're coming up against.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
One of the hottest. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Lands with that right uppercut. work to block that right uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Beautiful counter punch. This may do it. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I need to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny? Punching. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And down goes old dog. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what shot.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they... Here we go for round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That punch scores. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this ring. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He blocks that jab. That jab misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Can't score with that right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
And he scores with the counter. He blocks that jab. A perfect counter shot. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Talk about punches and bunches. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. How the corner handles their fight. Here we go to the fourth round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That uppercut doesn't land. Just missed with that hook. punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And the myth has been stopped. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Knockout victory. That is Todd.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a...
Bugsy Malone. Dion.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The straight right just misses. Jab doesn't quite connect. That counter shot lands. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Go in the matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The courage on display here is incredible. Do you believe this? How about that time counter shot? Now let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These counter fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheese them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
The jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter punch. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And Bugsy Malone goes down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. I guess showboating is part of their plan. When you're at a reach disadvantage, you want to get out of the middle of the ring and push your opponent against the ropes.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then they get a little dirty.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch caught him clean. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Where was the defense? Let's talk about Malone in that last round. He's been knocked out. On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. Perfect counter lands. A straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. They exchange punches. Just misses with that. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And that hook misses. A perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Malone in that last
Fight that round.
There's the bell for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff them.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And shoot. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
That uppercut just missed. Beautiful counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Why weren't they more cautious? They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken? Back into the fray here in round 5. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Just missed with that jab. Land that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a counter shot. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Did you see that? Do you believe what we are seeing? That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, there's the bell for round 6. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punching. This fight expending a lot of energy in this round. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're okay.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice job getting that punch through. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He just misses with that jab. Right uppercut just off target. Hold that thought! Deontay Wilder rocked right now! He's in some serious trouble! Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Punch, counter punch. Looking to land the hook. Misses with the right uppercut. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well done with that counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. His legs... And we enter the 8th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Those counter punches have to hurt. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds, because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed. UNDISPUTED. over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, babe. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm undisputed, babe.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Jake Paul. Roll.
This bout is
A lot of trash talk. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Jab slightly off target. Blocks that left hook. Got him there. And he scores with the counter. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Fighters completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And we may see an early stoppage here. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
He's the knockout.
Here we go for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Don't waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
These two were made for each other. Do you believe what we are seeing? Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round.
Posted for this entire fight.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Both want the knockout. They both want a knockout, you can tell. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He blocks the uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Fantastic punch. His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Jake Paul in that last round. Well, we're entering Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Goes the jab but does not score. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
This is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears... Oh, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge... There's the bell to start round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. Is how you are going to deal with this.
counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
With this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym,